Hello and welcome to Channel 8 Sports and East Brunswick High School Girls Basketball. Hi, I'm John Meggiolaro with Jim Allinder and Phil Hill for tonight's East Brunswick J.P. Stevens game. And Jimmy, as we look at East Brunswick 12-1, they're looking good.
They're looking good, and they are focused. And I'll tell you how focused they are. I usually have a little chat with Reggie Carney, the East Brunswick coach, before the game starts, just to get a little feel for what's going on. And I approached him about 5 minutes ago, and I said, just a couple minutes of your time. Reggie said he'd be right back. Well, he never came back. So that means he's really, really tuned in to the importance of this game, and it really is an important game because J.P. Stevens gave East Brunswick a real go for their money the last time they played. Actually was ahead, and East Brunswick was able to go back. And that's probably the major point about this East Brunswick team, the resiliency. The last time East Brunswick played on cable here, we had Bishop R, and they were in a little bit of trouble. They had some difficulty converting shots, but in that fourth quarter, that experience played out, and I think that's the trademark of this team for East Brunswick this year, and it's probably what's going to carry them this year as well.
Jimmy, you talk about this team, you got to talk about maturity and poise.
Absolutely. The maturity of Courtney Bloor, Katie Whalen, Colleen King, those are the three major ones. They've been playing together for 4 years actually, and it really came to play against Bishop Bar. Hopefully it'll play that way tonight. Phil, can you hear me?
We're not sure we can hear each other, but Phil, we look at J.P. Stevens 5-3. That record's a little deceptive.
A little deceptive. After all, John, they are the defending county champions. Remember the great game last year at the RAC where they beat East Brunswick, quite frankly. They're 5-3. The strange thing, they've only played 8 games. 2 ways you can look at it. Either they're going to be awfully fresh or pretty stale from not playing a lot. They have the home news County Coach of the Year and Kathy McKean, who has done a super job, and they're coming in here for revenge tonight, John. I believe last week we said that Bishop Bar and East Brunswick would probably be meeting each other. Count J.P. Stevens in that. They could possibly be in the finals again.
Phil, when you look at this team, how do they match up with East Brunswick?
They match up fairly well. One thing, East Brunswick will be out rebound tonight. They just have about 3 6-footers, and they go to the boards. East Brunswick has to, in turn, take advantage of their guards. They have young guards. Graduated is Michelle Morale and Christine Booth, 2 excellent guards last year. They got quicker guards this year, but inexperienced. And the type of pressure that the Bears are going to put on you are going to create turnovers, and that's going to be the balancing act.
Well, it should be a good one here tonight from East Brunswick High School. The Bears and J.P. Stevens will be back with the start of the action in just a moment. Well, we're just about ready to go here at East Brunswick High School. The girls taking on J.P. Stevens. East Brunswick in the dark green, J.P. Stevens in the visitor white. Courtney Bloor will jump. She'll be up against Tahara Thomas. And here we go. And we'll do it one more time.
A little tilted to the right.
Yeah. Ball controlled by King in East Brunswick. Breen will give it to King. They'll move it around. Looking inside for Bloor. Hanson's pass knocked away.
That's Angela Bradley. And Stevens comes out with a matchup zone defense.
Weber, they look inside. Ball taken over by East Brunswick. Hanson gets it out to Breen. Quickly down court to Bloor.
A little too late.
So we start to see some matchups already. Colleen King guarding Christian Giuliano. I think that's going to be an important one for the Bears.
King inbounds from underneath their own basket. Knocked out of bounds by number 14, Bradley. Hanson has it. Looks. King by herself. She'll put it up. In. And here we go. Bears on top, 2-0.
You mentioned these quick guards, Phil. They're going to have to really defend against the outside shooting for East Brunswick.
They're quick but inexperienced, Jim. And
they look inside for Giuliano. She turns.
Wow.
Forces one. Rebound is good. That was by number 22, Weber. And we're tied at 2.
I think they're going to try to go to Giuliano as much as possible.
She's the strongest power forward in the county, I'll tell you that.
And Whalen is going to have responsibility.
13.
Breen Gets it back out to King. Hansen now looks underneath. Breen in the corner.
And they stay in that matchup zone.
King looking for Breen, throws it away.
And the Hawks are playing good defense right now. Playing very good defense.
Boxed in is Weber. She gets it off.
And we have a
Ball's
turnover.
alive, and we do.
That's
Laura
good
comes
hustle.
up with it.
That's good hustle.
Hansen will take the shot. Won't go. Knocked out of bounds by Bradley.
And while the Bears maintain control, we talked about the pressure that the Bears would put on these young guards, and we saw it result in a turnover right there.
We're tied at 2.
Short.
Whalen, short. Thomas with the rebound. Looking inside. Bradley turns and got it.
And I'll tell you, they're not shy about looking inside, John, as you point out. They will get that ball down.
Stevens on top, 4-2. Bears come up quickly. Whalen looks inside for Bloor. She's got it, uses the glass, short.
Ooh.
Has it knocked away by Giuliano.
Nice defensive play.
And Giuliano's no accident there. Last year, she had 70 blocks, gentlemen.
King will inbound. Throws it out to Breen. Back to King. She'll take the shot. Short. And it'll go to Stevens.
That switch in zone is really causing East Brunswick to get the shot off quick.
Well, surprising, uncharacteristic of East Brunswick. Seem to be forcing or rushing things a little bit, Jim, and they just got to settle down and play their game.
Inside is number 51, Thomas.
And the Hawks again with good movement of the ball.
6-2. The Hawks on top. 5:18 remaining in this first period.
I'll tell you, the real big problem here is going to be that inside. East Brunswick likes to get a lot of points to Bloor.
And once again, Tahara Thomas with a good hand.
Ball went off Stevens. They're going to talk about it.
Okay,
They're gonna call it. You're right, Jim.
Tahara Thomas getting a hand in there, however, knocking the ball out.
But they're going to have problems with that height and bulk inside. I can't see. East Brunswick's just going to have to hit its outside shots.
Bloor back to King. Nice give and go. Won't fall, however. Ball's alive. King comes down with it. Cross court to Breen. 3-point land. And she's fouled.
Should be 3 shots.
Foul on number 51, Thomas.
Well,
They say 2?
it should be 3 shots.
That should be 3, Jim, no doubt about it. Nah, Reggie Carney not saying anything.
Yep,
Oh, it's
they're
okay.
making the correction now. It is 3 shots.
All right, Harris's first foul. Excuse me, Thomas.
Kristen Breen will go to the line for the Bears.
And Kristen, a 67% free throw shooter.
And finds all net on the first. Good on the second, making it 6-4. So she could bring East Brunswick within 1 with this shot.
She's just got a nice touch. Attempted that 3-pointer. She has 13 coming into this game. And as I said, she is the best foul shooter for this team.
So the Bears now down by 1 as Stevens quickly brings it up court. Weber looks inside. Looking for Giuliano. Underneath is Bradley.
And I tell you, good defense there. Amy Hansen sloughing off to knock the ball out.
King bringing it up court. We'll give it over to Whalen. And Whalen will take the shot. And has it, a 3-pointer.
That's what it's going to take for the Bears at least to get a sizable lead.
Bears go back on top, 8-6. Weber being pressed, and they're going to call a walk.
And once again, the defense by the Bears putting that pressure. They've done that all year to any team that they've played, and they create a lot of turnovers.
Sort of
as a result
interesting.
of
Weber's goggles slipped down, and it caused her to become disoriented.
Whalen underneath.
I'll tell you, good
on a
look.
great pass from Breen. 10-6, Bears on top. 4 minutes left, first quarter. Stolen by Whalen. Looks back for some help. Hansen can't hold it. Stevens has it. They come down quickly.
3-on-1 here. If they
Giuliano can't find the bucket. And we'll have a jump. And it's going to go to Stevens.
I'll tell you, a lot of movement of the ball there. Giuliano right under the basket, and ball just didn't go down.
Bradley now to inbound. She does. Weber will take the shot. And it'll go over East Brunswick.
And I'll tell you, the Bears doing a nice job crashing the boards right now.
You got to wonder whether or not Stevens wants Weber taking that outside shot. They seem to have the advantage inside. They should use it.
Well, she was off balance at that, Jim, when she took the shot.
Well, and there's Breen in a corner, three-pointer. Yes!
They'll have to make adjustments.
Christine Breen, her 14th three-pointer of the year.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's a timeout after this.
Makes it 13-6, Bears by 7. And he'll stay with Stevens. Shot from outside by Bradley.
And yeah, Bradley is the leading scorer for this team, averaging 16 points per game.
Underneath, Thomas.
Nothing there.
They get it back out to Weber, who shoots it up and makes it.
I mean, maybe she is the real deal.
All right, Jennifer Weber, the shooting guard for this team.
Breen has it in the corner, nice pass to Whalen underneath, goes to the left side and makes it.
And I'll tell you what made that shot available is Kristen Breen hitting those two outside jumpers. That forced Stevens out, and
Katie Whalen has matured so much though, Jim.
Stolen by Whalen. No foul call, but Breen keeps it alive.
Take your time, take your time.
Bloor in the corner. King off the rim.
Wow.
And knocked away by Hansen.
I'll tell you, got to like Hansen's aggressiveness going for that ball, though.
And Nikki McBride comes in for Hansen and a timeout, Stevens. And we'll go down and listen in on Reggie Carney.
Now, all right. Nikki, make sure again on blitz, you get around to the downside. Right now, the guard's doing a great job. On your steal, make that first dribble, push it out in front of you, okay? The first dribble is just a little bit too short. Now, offensively, the first couple times down a little bit tight, we're forcing balls into the middle. Right now we can see 13, Katie's wide open. If they got to shut Katie off, okay, then Courtney might be open, or we go all the way through with the screen to the middle. Just take your time. If you don't see a clear picture in the paint, bring it out. Let them work on defense. Come on, defense. 1, 2, 3, defense.
Phil, Reggie stressing some patience there.
Well, the same thing we saw, that they seem to be rushing a little bit. He's telling them to take their times, be patient. Did give the guards credit for the job they're doing, and they're doing a fantastic job putting the pressure on the opposing guards.
And hitting from the outside as well. Something I've noticed, East Brunswick is not substituted yet, which is quite unusual.
Now McBride is in for Hansen.
Okay.
Bears on top 15-8, 2:23 remaining in the first quarter. Thomas throws it up and makes it.
That was a...
Bradley, I'm sorry. And quickly the Bears come down. They give it to Breen in the corner, who gets it out to Whalen. King inside the Bloor.
Good ball movement here.
Whalen drives, dishes it off. Breen will take the shot. Short. Breen has the rebound, puts it in.
You gotta like it. You gotta like it. Just basic basketball. You take the shot, you follow it up.
Weber now for Stevens. Will set it up. Tries to get across to Thomas.
Almost another steal.
Bradley will put it up.
That's
Thomas inside, won't go. Ball's alive, and Bloor comes down with it, and she's fouled. Oh, they're going to call a travel.
Wow.
Travel first.
Okay, I'll tell you, a break for the Hawks there.
Well, in comes number 52.
Appeared that they could have been called for reaching.
Ellen Godfrey is the replacement. She has a heavily wrapped.
And another
right
still.
leg.
Bears come up with the turnover. They lead 17-10. Minute 25. Whalen three-pointer. Yes!
That's a college-level three-pointer
Sure
there.
is, and it probably explains why Katie Whalen is leading this team in total points and scoring average, something you would not have expected.
A year ago, you're right.
Bears by 10, and they come
Steal
up with
again.
another turnover. 20-10 quickly down court. Thomas with the steal.
It's not there.
And Godfrey.
Surprised they didn't call an offensive foul.
Inside of 50 seconds. 20-12 is our score. Bears on top by 8. They're going to slow it down. Clock running down to 40 seconds.
I don't know if it's a good shot or one shot, gentlemen.
Phil, it's 20-12, but you don't get the sense that Stevens is going to go run away and hide. They're very much a team that can be in this game.
Well, apparently they're going for one shot.
And Reggie telling Colleen King to stay out on the point.
Okay, with about 5 seconds, you can look for them to make their move.
And here they go. Whalen, 9 seconds. In the corner, Breen. Back looking for Whalen. Knocked away.
And a big break for the Bears. They still maintain control of the ball with 5 seconds left.
Well, the guard in the middle, I see Juliana, but she has nobody on her, and that's got to leave somebody open for the Bears.
Bloor puts it up, and that should do it. So at the end of 1, the Bears are on top, 20-12.
And I'll tell you, Juliana hasn't gotten in this game yet. She was one of the better power forwards. I thought Jan Prizip and her were the 2 top power forwards in the county. She has not gotten in this game yet.
No points.
Well, we'll listen to Reggie, see what he has to say for a strategy to start the second quarter.
Keep the same defense a second. The big key here is winning the glass this time, okay? They've even hit some outside shots to their credit. We're doing a great job on the boards. We've just got to keep rebounding as hard as we can right now, okay? Down the other end again, force things that aren't there. If they have to run around and play defense, they've got to get tired, okay? Don't force things that aren't there. Come on, let's go. All right, defense, 1, 2, 3, defense. Come on.
Reggie Carney is the master psychologist as well. At the top of the game, I said the Bears will be out rebound because the Hawks have 6-footers and they have great jumping ability and so forth. The Bears are doing everything right now. Reggie wants that extra edge of going to the boards. He knows the only thing that really can hurt his team right now is that if the Hawks happen to get dominating on the boards.
Well, they certainly have the size, but they're trailing on the scoreboard. 20-12 as we go into the second quarter.
Well, if East Brunswick can keep on hitting that outside shot, Stevens will not have a solution.
Laura trying to save it. She does.
That was a great save. Good hustle.
Whalen brings it out to King and over to Breen. Breen drives, looks inside to Courtney. And they're going to call a foul on Giuliano.
And as I mentioned, Giuliano, that's her first.
Yes, the other one is by Sahara Thomas.
Okay, and as Giuliana, you see that brace? Well, she doesn't have a brace.
As we pull back, you can see on Godfrey has a large brace on.
Bloor was shut out in the first quarter. This is her first point.
I was getting ready to say about Giuliana, just have not seen her get in the flow of the game at all.
Nor do I see the fire in her game. Do you, Phil?
It's still early, but
well, it's 22-12. Bears on top by 10.
Good defensive play.
And Breen knocks it away from Thomas. Thomas comes up with it, and Bloor gets the rebound.
And the Bears are controlling the boards.
King looks across to Whalen, and they'll give it back.
Good passing.
And Colleen ducked as she laughed.
Wasn't expecting that one.
Give and go.
But look, the ball's not even being put on the floor.
Looking inside, good play by Thomas that time.
Sahara Thomas once again.
Here comes the little Thomas, and she makes it.
That was a nice move.
22-14. Stevens trying to press. And East Brunswick quickly breaks it, but throws it away. And we'll have some changes.
A couple mental lapses here.
Hansen comes in, and Papania.
Letitia Papania. How's that?
I'm impressed. You've been practicing all night.
Thanks to Mrs. King.
Bears by 8. Stevens, they're still looking to get it inside. Giuliana.
Good pass.
Good feed is right. And too strong by
Bradley But Godfrey puts it back in.
There's the board strength by Stevens. They're pressing now.
Laura looks for Papania, and she's fouled.
That will be Godfrey's first.
Tisha, you've got a rebound over there. Let's go.
King gets it to Breen real quick. She'll take the shot. In and out. And it goes to Stevens.
Just off Colleen King's hand, trying to maintain the rebound.
But they had position underneath, did they not?
That did.
Thomas rather. To Bradley, and Giuliano from the corner.
Way
Way
long.
It just looks rather sluggish, I tell you.
Yeah.
Well, Phil, you mentioned the layoff, and we may be seeing the effects of that for Stevens.
There she goes again. Nice look, though.
Godfrey. And Godfrey isn't a bad player.
And they're creeping in here. I think we might get a little timeout here in a second.
Ellen Godfrey's 6th point.
Bloor has it knocked away, but regains control.
Steal again?
And it goes to East Brunswick in the form of Kristen Breen.
And Tahara Thomas with the quick hands.
22-18 is our score. Bears by 4. King gives it to Hansen. Breen now will give it to King.
The Hawks content to stay in that matchup zone.
Breen will drive the baseline.
Oh, good move.
Just won't go.
Well, she had that opening because Giuliano came out to meet her.
Clogged in the middle by the East Brunswick defense, and we'll have a possession. It should go to Stevens.
Right.
Whalen will check back in for East Brunswick. And Papania will come out. Bradley gets it in to Thomas. Thomas is fouled by Hansen.
Actually, she was fouled by Bloor, but the ref didn't get it.
Let's see. I think you're right, Jim. I thought Bloor fouled her as well.
So that's, I believe, East Brunswick's first team foul.
And you take a good look at Tahara Thomas, the 6-foot sophomore. Performed well last year in the county finals as a freshman. And
Nyree Anderson checks in for East Brunswick. Bloor will take a break.
She had 10 points the last time these teams met.
And the shot made by Thomas makes it 22-19. 5 minutes remaining before half. Bears on top.
So a 10-point lead is down to a 3-point lead.
King will pull it back out. Breen is there. King drives.
And I'll tell you, it's fine pressure by the Hawks.
Breen has the lane.
Twice she's missed that layup attempt.
And here comes Thomas.
Oh, wow.
Can't control it.
Can't imagine where she was going.
And quickly, King to Breen against Giuliano. She's fouled and it'll count.
I'll tell you.
Well, that explains why she missed on the other side. If she was left-handed, this time she came in with the right hand.
And
Phil, I was going to make an observation.
Well, you look at Christine Breen, and I thought really that she'd be much more scorer this year. I think she's settled into her role. I think with the seniors picking up the score in the way they have, she's the role player. But you can look for this young lady to be a scorer next year.
Yes. She has 8 points.
Score remains 24-19. Bears still on top, 4:15 remaining.
By the way, Giuliano has 2 fouls. We'll watch that.
And a foul's going to be called against Hansen.
So that's 2 on her.
And Stevens will inbound.
Watch for the set play, the lob underneath.
Out to Thomas. To Bradley.
It's not there.
And Bloor comes up with it.
Just a throwaway.
Yeah. Another one throwaway, but
Bloor comes up with it, intended for King. King will put it up in the air. Off the rim, rebound Anderson.
And Nairi Anderson with the big basket there.
Don't expect that from her. Anything, you know, it's a bonus, quite frankly. But they brought her in for her height, and she took advantage of it.
Stevens looking quite disorganized on the court.
It's forced disorganization, John. It's simply from the pressure the Bears are putting on.
And a foul against Anderson reaching
over.
over
the top, you're right.
Our score is 26-19. The Bears on top. 3:25 remaining here in the second period.
And just the third team foul for the Bears.
Bradley looking for some help. Gets it to Giuliano. She doesn't know what to do. She gives it back to Bradley. And Bradley hits. Bears by 5.
6 points for Angela Bradley.
Breen has an opening. Pulls it back out. There's Bloor underneath.
Nice look.
Just great movement of the ball.
Whalen with the assist there.
And Courtney Bloor with the first 2.
28-21, Bears by 7. Giuliano to Bradley. She pulls up, takes the shot.
He's got the board.
And we got a whistle.
Robbie Godfrey over the top.
I'll tell you got to wonder why Bradley didn't take it straight, drive in instead of stop there and pop it. Nobody there. She could have went right in.
All right, so that's Ellen Godfrey's second foul.
2:47 showing on the clock. Bears by 7. Second period here at East Brunswick High School. Bears came in 12-1. Stevens 5-3. Breen looking for Anderson. She's got it. Good pass back out. Underneath is Bloor. She takes the little short hook, and the ball is short.
Godfrey with the rebound.
Gonna travel? Yeah.
And a travel
just
against
great
Thomas.
defense by Whalen. Whalen stepped in there, ready to take a charge if necessary. Siobhan Thomas lost control of the ball and walked.
Phil, that's some inexperience there on the young ladies' part.
We talked about that, and with these veterans putting the pressure on you, it's going to happen.
Whalen drives right into the paint for the bucket.
How's that for a veteran
I'll
move?
tell you.
30-21, Bears by 9.
12 points already for Katie Whalen.
East Brunswick pressing. Bradley, left-handed, not this time.
I'll tell you, good strong move, but put the ball up too strong. And it is
Another
Breen
good
on the break.
Another good look by Katie Whalen, seeing Kristen Breen
Anderson.
open.
Saved by Stevens.
Look at the defensive play.
Weber is caught. She finally gets it to Giuliano.
And the Hawks are tired, gentlemen.
And a travel.
The Hawks are tired, gentlemen. They haven't substituted a whole lot. If you look out there, they're breathing heavy and
a difficulty is East Brunswick's tenacious defense.
King brings it up.
There
Minute
she
35 showing. Breen in the corner. Looks for Bloor underneath. Bloor will set it up and give it back to Breen.
You notice that Giuliano has been drawn out by Kristen Breen.
King to Whalen. There's Bloor. Not this time. Giuliano with the rebound. Pass underneath to Giuliano by Bradley.
I'll tell you, great pass. Great pass by Bradley. And Giuliano finally scores the first 2 of the night.
There's Whalen in the corner.
Bloor gives Whalen back to Bloor. Ooh, blocked by Bradley, but she's going to be called for it.
And Bradley slapping 5. She sort of liked that block. But as you pointed out, John, she was called for it. And Courtney Bloor, the last time we were here, Courtney Bloor put on the performance of her life. 19 points versus a career high versus Bishop R. And just a sensational performance.
Courtney will go to the line. She'll shoot 2. Minute showing on the clock. Bears now by 8.
Come on, Nikki.
32-23.
East Brunswick 7 for 8 from the foul line.
When you consider they average 56%, I say they're pretty hot tonight.
Well, Bloor's made 4 for 4.
East Brunswick pressing. And this has really disrupted J.P. Stevens tonight.
And the inexperienced guards that Phil talked about, that's a liability with this type of defense.
Bradley makes
Strong
it.
move.
That's Bradley's 8th point. She's keeping Stevens in the game.
Like a book I read, Backboard Magic. Long ago.
You better read it again. Well, and inside to McBride.
Okay, and the Hawks get a break here, and I tell you, if you're Kathy McKean, you certainly want the team to make a good shot selection here. The basket here brings them clearly back in the game.
32-25. Clock down to 20 seconds before halftime. Bears on top. And a turnover there.
Ooh, and a reach in.
Yes, they are going to call a foul. And it's Bradley's second. I think that's a 1-on-1 now. Somebody should be going to the line. Oh, that was not an opportune foul for Stevens.
Okay, actually, it was Bradley's second foul, and they're going to bring her out for a rest for these last 14 seconds.
You have to have an awareness about you. If you're going to take a chance like that, understand that it would be a bonus situation. It's something that Stevens didn't want to have.
And Whalen will shoot. She makes the first, she'll get the second. Makes it 33-25.
And she makes this basket, and she's 1 point shy of all the points she had the last time they played. She scored 16 last time these two teams got together.
Won't go this time, but Bloor
Bloor
comes down with it, turns around
Wow.
and makes it.
That was a tough board.
9 seconds, clock ticking down. Bears by 10.
They want to just prevent the shot. And they don't even know there's no time left.
I'll tell you.
And that'll do it.
That's another mental lapse.
Well, not good time management there. You're right. Somebody should have been yelling. They should have been communicating that there's only a few seconds left.
Yeah, it was about 20 seconds left in the half, and it was like a 5-point lead. Now you look at the clock; it's 35-25. So East Brunswick took advantage of some of the mental lapses on the part of Stevens.
I'll tell you, the name of the game, though, has been the fact that East Brunswick has been equally as tough off the boards, perhaps even tougher, and the other things we expected of them.
Well, it's halftime here at East Brunswick High School, and a special celebration will be taking part in just a few minutes, and we'll capture that for you. But right now, we're going to take this short time out. Well, you see some of the East Brunswick High School girls tennis team against the back wall of the gym. Tonight, we're paying tribute to this team and to Jackie Hafe for making New Jersey gymnastic history. The girls tennis team finished the season with a record of 16-2, including an undefeated conference record. Members of the Red Division and Greater Middlesex County tournament champions for the 3rd consecutive year are Beth Dreyer, Selena Ang, and you'll see these young ladies come walking out, Erin Francis, Maya Kolopakam, Robin Kusnetz, Karen Levy, Michelle Newman, Jana Scharf, Rema Sukumaran, and Coach Karen Frezzi Gianellonella. And these young ladies are coming out now to receive their awards from Supervisor of Athletics, Frank Knoppenberger. And what an outstanding year these ladies had, 16-2 and an undefeated conference record. John Emery, the public address announcer, is calling out their names. And it's a great way to honor individual team members and teams during halftime of basketball games. They get a chance to be seen and recognized. Not many people get out to many tennis tournaments, but it doesn't negate certainly the accomplishments of this fine team.
And Coach Karen Frezzi Gianellonella.
And you see Coach Gianellonella coming out. Now, we want to mention Jackie Hafe. On November 6th, she became the first gymnast in New Jersey to earn a perfect 10. This was accomplished on the vault and resulted in her winning the all-around competition. And so, what an outstanding award for Jackie Hafe. And as a former gymnastic coach, I know what it means to get a decent score on any piece of apparatus, and a 10 is truly outstanding. And you see Jackie there, and what a great achievement that will be with her forever in her life. And there we go, the girls tennis team, 16-2 this year, and Jackie Hafe from the gymnastics team. We congratulate all the young ladies that you see. We'll be back with the start of the second half in just a moment. And gentlemen, there's a familiar face, Kara Mataseski.
I'll tell you, Kara Mataseski back home to check out this all-important game. And John, she actually did some work with us during the Edison game there. Unfortunately, the tape didn't come through, but I talked to Kara. She's at Villanova University, hopes to transfer to Rutgers and hopes to play. So I think she has that kind of ability. I don't know if it's going to be as a walk-on or what, but she plans on dedicating herself and trying to get in there and play for Rutgers.
Kara Mataseski is the career scoring leader for East Brunswick basketball.
That's a fact.
Boys or girls.
Yep.
Well, we're getting ready for the second half of action here. Jimmy, you have some scoring?
Yeah, we'll do this quickly. Scoring was pretty condensed to East Brunswick's 3 top players, actually. No, 4. Courtney Bloor had 8 points on 2 field goals and 4 for 4 from the line. Colleen King had a field goal. Katie Whalen leading the way with 13 points, including 2 3-pointers. Kristen Breen had 8 points. Excuse me, she had 10 points, including 3 for 4 from the foul line. So East Brunswick collectively was 8 for 10 from the foul line. That helped. And Nairi Anderson had 2 points. For Stevens, Bradley 8, Thomas with 3, Giuliano just 2, Weber 4, Godfrey 6, and Siobhan Thomas 2.
Okay.
All right, the Bears start off with the ball in this second half. They lead by 10, 35-25.
And almost a carry by Whalen, but she gets away with it.
There's that perimeter game that East Brunswick did use so well in the first quarter.
King out
And the
in
Hawks,
the lead.
Hawks still in the matchup zone here.
And East Brunswick's moving it around. Bloor in the middle. There it is. Courtney pumps, little short. Hansen with the rebound.
Smart play.
Whalen makes it.
Smart play by Hansen to get that ball out instead of trying to turn around and take the shot.
Bears by 12. Thomas looking for Bradley. Inside. The shot by number 50. And I don't have her on my program, guys.
Yeah, she's not on the original lineup.
And we'll see if we can find out who the young lady is.
Anyway, she's at the line. She's going to shoot 2.
And this is the first.
In and out on a second, and Whalen with the rebound.
All right.
Here we go, the Bears on the run. Bloor has it knocked away. Thomas comes up with it. She gives it to Weber.
I tell you, Weber bumped.
Got away for it. What a nudge there, huh?
Ball around on the ground, and a foul is called, I think, on Breen, number 5.
Okay, Jim, you saw it as I did. Weber driving to the basket did get bumped. I thought foul would be called. No foul called, however. They catch the second one. Hawks will take it out underneath.
All right, we found out what the mystery is. That is Tahara Thomas, number 50. She changed jerseys, believe it or not. Okay. She was 51 in the first half.
All right, that helps us. Whaling gets it after the turnover by Stevens. Breen now looks inside to Bloor. She makes the little turnaround, pumps, and is fouled.
By Giuliano, which is her 3rd.
And Courtney Bloor had about 3 or 4 moves on that move there, and she put on a clinic against Bishop R in the low post there, and she's just one of the better low post players we've seen all year.
This is an important part of this game here at the beginning of the third quarter. It's a 12-point lead for East Brunswick, and Stevens cannot afford to let this get too much bigger.
Bloor hitting the first. She gets one more.
Well, she's 5 for 5 from the line.
Not this time. And Bradley quickly up court. It's going to need some help.
Nothing there.
Gives it to Thomas, who gives it back to her. Weber now back to Thomas.
I'll tell you, just excellent defense by the Bears right now.
Inside, stolen by Whalen. This is going to be a foot race. Bloor is ahead of the pack.
Oh,
A
wow.
little too long in the pass. Trying to thread a needle on that one.
And Reggie Carney just claps his hand.
Yeah. Phil, question down here on the other end of the floor. With that height advantage, you know, Bradley and Thomas, you wonder why they don't post up more.
Well, they're anytime the ball goes down, the Bears are collapsing on them as well, Jim. They just haven't had a good time of it down low. As I said, Giuliani does not seem to be in the game, and
Weber underneath for Giuliano.
Tough pass.
And Bloor comes up with it. And it's been turnover city for J.P. Stevens this second half.
They are they're not doing a good job at all in this third quarter, which is East Brunswick using it to an advantage.
Bears on top by 13, 38-25. Third period action. King looks inside for Bloor. Courtney back out, Whalen by herself.
That's a good look.
In and out. Bloor, follow up.
wow,
Not that time.
no foul.
Giuliano. They'll give it to Bradley. Bradley in the corner. Weber, shot way off the mark, and Breen has the rebound.
Good steal, almost.
I'll tell you, Thomas, good hustle there. Siobhan Thomas, good hustle there, tying up Kristen Breen, and the Hawks will maintain control.
And Stevens is going to call a timeout. They're down by 13 with 5 minutes remaining, third period.
Well, I think Kathy McEwen realizes, you know, at this juncture of the game with 5 minutes left in the third quarter, how difficult this could be, so she has to do something
Well,
about
and
it.
you look at Kathy McKean, we've already mentioned that she was last year's Home News Coach of the Year, and Kathy McKean has done a fine job with this J.P. Stevens team. She admits that her guards are very young. She has to settle them down. She has a veteran front court, a back court, and they just got to put things together, but they better do it quick. We mentioned before that they've only played 8 games.
I was just going to say, Phil.
And it's got, with all the with the freeze out from the icing that we've had around here, it's had to hurt them even more. The Bears did go up to the Macklin Hart Academy Christmas tournament and got extra games in there, so it's fared well for them. But if you only play 8 games at this juncture, it's got to hurt you.
And I think we're seeing some of that rustiness tonight.
And also, you know, you talked about the loss of Michelle Morale and Christine Booth. Those were huge losses for the Hawks. Michelle Morale, probably the best athlete, I'd say, ever to wear a Stevens uniform. And she had tremendous leadership ability, and you could see it on the court tonight.
I'll tell you, the Hawks aren't hitting anything right now, gentlemen.
Breen gets it back out to King.
Yes.
Yes.
2 points.
Two-pointer. She was inside the line, but it makes it 40-25.
And Colleen King coming off a big game. Career-high 21 points against Perth Amboy.
Right.
Still there by
almost.
King.
Good hustle.
Bradley seems to be picking up the slack for the entire team, though, for Stevens. She's involved in every play, and a foul that time by King.
And King being very aggressive there, and King, good sportsmanship. Hit Bradley in the nose. King walked over just to say, no, not intentional.
So, 15-point deficit for the Hawks. East Brunswick not really playing tremendously well. They're doing what they have to, but it's more of a Stevens not being able to connect on passes.
Well, turnovers have certainly hurt Stevens tonight. Bradley inside to Giuliano. She'll put it up short. Thomas keeps it alive. She pumps it. And a push from behind by Breen on Godfrey.
And the Hawks have gotten very cold. I mean, they're getting second and third attempts at the basket, but nothing is going down.
Anderson goes in for Hansen.
Looking
Inside
for
is Godfrey.
and
You're
down.
going to get it up and down. Boy, you don't see that much.
And she knew it right away. Again, it's the defense. She thought she had a shot there, a hand in her face, came back down with it.
Bears bring it down. They're on top by 15.
Again, watch the pass, and ball never touches the floor.
Thomas has come alive this second half on defense anyway.
East Brunswick fortunate there.
Whalen drives, gets it back out. Florida King. In the corner is Breen.
Ooh.
She has the shot.
She should have shot it out there. What do you think, Phil? Huh? They worked for that, and there it was, and then she didn't take it.
Bradley has her hands on it once again.
Both
Thomas
teams starting to run down a little bit.
jammed in the middle, and it'll go over to Stevens on the kick.
Reach in by Siobhan Thomas.
Yeah, that's going to be a foul, John. They're going to catch Thomas on that foul.
Phil, there's a little inexperienced young lady trying to dribble in the middle rather than just putting it up.
Or passing off. You're right, John. But give the Bear defense a lot of credit. They create disorganization.
Guys, am I right? There's 3 minutes left in the quarter, and Stevens hasn't scored.
You're right. The Bears have only scored 5 points. Bloor gets it out to Whalen, who has it partially blocked.
Ooh.
No foul there. There goes Thomas, 2-on-1.
Ooh, a great block by
Blocked
Whalen.
by Whalen from behind.
I'll tell you.
Great defense.
And, you know, those things are no accident. They're practice. That's the way you're supposed to do. They're driving for the basket. You reach out for the ball there and slap down.
McBride comes in for Whalen.
I don't know what Whalen's game high this year is. She already has 15
24
points.
24
points.
against
Okay.
Piscataway, I believe.
All right.
And another whistle, and this has been a pretty poorly played quarter here for both teams. Clock down to 2:40. Bears on top 40-25. Steal by Bradley. Missed shot, she follows up, makes it this time.
Okay, good follow-up by Angela Bradley.
And she has 10 points.
Bloor, we're looking for some help. Finds it in King. Over to Breen. She takes that step and fires.
Goes, wouldn't go though.
And a foul. Pushed by Bradley.
No. What have they got here? They have Bloor on this.
They're calling Bloor on the push.
And if I'm not mistaken, that is her second foul. Okay.
Technical shot called on Courtney Bloor.
What happened there, Phil?
Must have been something she said, apparently. Juliana, Kristen Juliana, who has but 2 points and really hasn't been a force tonight, will go to the line to shoot 2.
Makes the first.
And I'm looking at the bench there. Reggie not saying a whole lot. If he has something to say, I'm sure he'll say it in the locker room.
Well, she cans both of them, so they get possession as well.
40-29 is our score.
And like I say, you can't afford Stevens to let Stevens get in this game.
Steal by Papania. But come back is Thomas. Good hustle on her part. She drives and puts it up. Ball's up in the air, and the shot is made by Thomas. 40-31. Bears lead cut to 9.
And I hear what you're saying, John. A few turnovers here, and you got a different game.
All right, East Brunswick needs to settle things down here. They don't need to launch a shot here.
Breen rather, gives it to King. There's McBride. She has it now in the corner to King. Has an opening. Drives. And a nice layup.
Shot. Important shot,
I'll
too.
tell you, Colleen King has come up with big baskets all year.
That was a big one there.
Last time these two teams played in the third quarter, Colleen King came up with a couple big baskets in the fourth quarter.
They bring Giuliano out. Thomas. To the other Thomas. She'll take the shot. Short this time. Underneath is Bradley. And the foul is against Papania, and the basket is good. I'm sorry, the basket is for Thomas.
They might have got Anderson on that hack. We'll see.
I think you're right, Jim. It is Anderson. She's going to come out, as is Breen. Whalen and Hanson go back in.
And Tahara Thomas is 6 foot soft. 3 points thus far in this game.
A little strong that time. Whalen has it.
So it's under 10.
Knocked away by Thomas. McBride gets it over to King. Clock down to 55 seconds. Third period, Bears on top, 42-33. Papania, yes.
All right.
Letitia with 2. And Letitia Papania can score. She had 8 points versus Perth Amboy.
.35 seconds. Bradley spins, looks, has it blocked.
By Papania.
Godfrey has
Another
it blocked
block.
by King. And almost saved. Good defense by the Bears.
I'll tell you, excellent defense by the Bears. And you're right, King we come to expect to be in there, but Letitia Papania doing a super job defensively.
Ooh,
Giuliano, I don't know how she got it off, but she did.
and East Brunswick, good play by Hansen to slow it up.
20 seconds.
One shot. Circle fist. At 8 seconds. All right, now.
And they're going for 1 shot. 7 seconds left.
Clock down to 5. Whalen turns, fires at the buzzer. And that'll do it. 44-33, the Bears by 11.
1 point differential. East Brunswick extending its lead by 1 point. So it was not the best quarter we've seen this year.
It's a little sloppy, but the Bears are playing great defense.
All right, let's listen in on Reggie.
We had them on the ropes. We should be up by 20. We should be up by 20. We're up by 11, okay? You can't get unglued, all right? You're not slowing it up. You're running the fast break. What we'd like to do is get up by about 16 with 4 or 5 minutes to go, hold the ball out, make him go to man. But you can't be losing your cool in a big game like this. You can't do something like that, right? You just can't do it. Now, play defense, control the glass. Every box out is a 1-in-1 right now. Every time you come to the ball, it's a 1-in-1. You've got to play defense, right? I'm sorry, no, we're just the opposite, sorry about that. All right, same group that started the quarter. Win, 1, 2, 3, win. Come on.
Well, you don't have, you do have Katie, Colleen, and Courtney in there, and you have to think when the fourth quarter rolls around, those are going to be the 3 integral parts of that team, the experience.
Well, we know. We've seen it. We saw it against Bishop R,
Right.
where the veterans just took over, and that's why they're in there. Reggie with a slight reprimand about losing your cool, but, you know, he's coaching. He's just letting them know we got to play ball. We should be up by more.
All right, Brain will inbound. She throws it across court for Bloor.
It's interesting. I didn't even see that play called in the huddle. Did you? They see it and they turnover.
Okay, and the Hawks.
Well, we start this last 8 minutes, and Stevens, who sort of came to life that near the end of that third period, still down by 11 though, needs to get something going, and that's not going to help him.
Defense comes through again. Should be Stevens' arrow.
I'll tell you what, offensively, the Hawks are going to have to get off a good shot, and sooner than they are right now. Defensively, they're going to have to gamble to make some things happen.
Godfrey comes out. Weber goes back in for the Hawks.
Christian, Amy, be ready to help on the lock.
Bradley to inbound to Giuliano. And Thomas using the glass.
I'll tell you, good strong move by Thomas.
All right, over top of Katie Whalen. So it is down to a 9-point lead.
I said they're going to have to gamble, and you see it happening right now. And they're putting that full court pressure on, trying to create something and make something happen to get back in this game.
As East Brunswick spread out as well.
And they've gone to man for the first time tonight, gentlemen.
Whalen looking for someone to break. She'll go out to Breen in the side. Breen will drive and is fouled by Thomas. Siobhan Thomas with the foul.
Okay, again, the Hawks are trying to make something happen offensively quicker, getting it down, putting it to their strength. Jim, you talked about that earlier. Defensively, gone to man, gambling, trying to create something as well. In doing so, they created the foul there, and Brain will go to the line once again.
And this is a 2-shot foul, but that was the 7th team foul. So East Brunswick will be shooting 1-on-1 after this.
And that's her first miss of the night. Her second.
Oh,
Well, East Brunswick retains possession, though, as Whalen fights.
Whoa,
drives,
left hand.
and hooks it. Won't go.
Good try.
Just a nice, strong move. She's so disciplined in her moves.
Giuliano now. And they're going to call a foul on Whalen, I believe.
And we don't pick on players very, very much, but where's Giuliana tonight? I mean, this was the young lady we saw in the county finals who just put on an awesome performance. And maybe it's just one of those bad nights, but seems to be a shell of the player that we saw in the county finals.
Well, Phil, I don't know if it's any factor, but her right ankle is heavily taped.
Good point, John. If you take a look at that, good point.
You don't see her under the boards much.
Come on now, come on.
Well, that's got to be it. We expect her to be a terror on the boards and a strong rebounder, but with that heavily taped ankle, that's the answer, John.
It's still a 7-point lead now.
44-37. East Brunswick by 7. 6:45 remaining in the game. At one time, East Brunswick had a 15-point lead. Bloor against Giuliano. Not this time. And it'll go to Stevens.
I'll tell you. And the man-to-man seems to have paid off for the Hawks. You got to wonder why they didn't go to it earlier.
Steal that time by Whalen.
2-on-1 here.
To Bloor.
No, Stevens got back quick.
King now will give it back to Whalen. Breen, she'll fire it. Off the rim. Rebound by Bradley.
Man, East Brunswick is cold.
Thomas. Good move that time by the young lady.
Oh, wow.
She didn't have the angle on that one.
Quickly, Breen by herself. Not this time. Bloor on the follow-up, yes.
I'll tell you.
And that's the coaching going on right there.
And Courtney Bloor with the big basket there on the follow-up.
Timeout, Stevens. 46-37. It's getting a little interesting.
There's a big basket there, that last one on that break.
And this may be Reggie's most important timeout right now, so.
Let's listen in.
We're showing signs of real heavy legs, okay? Layups, we're not getting an angle. We're getting below the box instead of above the box to get a good, clean shot at that backboard. All right, little things. I get that ball, I'm going to take it to the glass, get a good angle. Follow shots, okay? Defensively, we can't be sending Giuliano, whoever, to the foul line, so you've got to talk again. Hey, this is just another little bout with courage. You're dead tired, they're on a little run. We hold them again, we score again, we hold them again, we score again, then it's a whole different ball game. But we've got to hold right now.
We got 4 in case you get in a crazy trap again.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Now remember, all right, fist into blitz. All right, come on, defense. 1, 2, 3, defense. Come on.
You got to suck it up, Phil.
Well, Pete, he mentioned the heavy legs. Jimmy mentioned earlier that Reggie didn't seem to be substituting as much as he normally does, and he knows this is a big game here. This can pretty much will clinch, I believe, the red division for him. He wins this game here, so he's not taking any chances. And by having the more experienced players in there, they're going to get tired because they've been in longer.
There's
Big
the
steal
turnover.
There. Big
Game.
steal. Colleen,
Drives, and she's fouled by Weber.
good left-handed shot. Didn't go, but you know, these things, you watch the game, the average fan will just notice a shot. But you see they're going up with the left hand, you see her going up with the right hand. Each one of these players are, you know, they know how to do things with the basketball.
Well, the things they do whatever, not only that, they do what is ever necessary. As you look at Colleen King, I mentioned a couple days ago against Perth Amboy, she had a career-high 21 points. Shot three threes, 3 for 3 in that from that area there, and just has developed an all-around game.
She makes both of them to put East Brunswick on top 48-37. 11 points once again in backcourt.
Stevens again caught with another mental lapse, not knowing where they were on the court.
Phil, the Stevens team is relatively young, though, aren't they?
They're a pretty young team there. You take Giuliano, well, they have actually 3 seniors starting there. You got Bradley, Godfrey, and Giuliana. But everyone else is...
Breen to Whalen, won't go this time.
They worked hard for that shot and it wouldn't go, huh?
Bradley to Thomas. Puts it up, not this time for She's certainly getting the shots.
I'll tell you, I was getting ready to say, John, Siobhan Thomas isn't taking bad shot selections.
No.
She's just not getting them down there. But she's putting herself in position to get an open shot, just not able to put him down.
Todd, get the basketball.
Well, clock's starting to become a little bit of a factor now.
4:50 remaining. King with the ball. 11-point lead for the Bears. Whalen now from the corner, looks for Bloor. She's got it. Nice move to the basket. Has it blocked by Bradley.
Beautiful block.
It's Giuliano.
Weber to Thomas. Blocked by Breen, but
Okay.
foul.
And we got it's getting a little physical here. Siobhan thought she was hitting a little exceptionally hard. Gave a steely steer at Breen, and
Kristen just
they
shook
just
her off,
walked
huh?
away.
Breen's tough.
And I think Breen is saying that's the payback for down the other end there.
That's right. And McBride comes in for Whalen.
And Siobhan Thomas, you look at her, she has 4 points. She's just a sophomore. You got to believe she's going to develop into one of the good ones. Has a lot of quickness and manages to put herself in position for shots. She just got to make them go down.
Misses the second one, but Bradley's there for the rebound to Giuliano. Nice spin move,
And a
but
good
blocked by
block by
Bloor.
Bloor. Wow.
Yeah, and she tapped it out to King.
King brings it down to Breen, and he'll set it up across. McBride by herself. Shot in and out. And here comes the Hawks. They're down by 10. Weber off the rim. Saved by Bloor. That ball's live.
Who didn't go off? Referees are going to look at each other on this one. I knew this was going to be the case.
Reggie's doing a little reffing.
And
Who gets it? East Brunswick.
just a bad call right there.
Yeah,
Bloor
I
did
thought
get that ball, swished it out and whatnot. No one touched it.
We have 4 minutes showing on the clock. Bears by 10. They came into this game 12-1. Stevens 5-3.
East Brunswick has a bonus situation. They're really not forced to put up the shot here if they don't want to.
King misses from the corner and was knocked down. And a foul that time is going to be called on
Thomas.
No, they're calling a charge on Bloor.
And Bloor's beside herself.
Can't be.
And Bloor's beside herself. And Reggie Carney sits there cool and calm.
I'm watching him.
He's cool and calm, and he's going to tell Courtney, that's probably the payback. You can't mouth off to officials and expect, and when you get a close call there, it's going to go your way.
It's a good observation.
And that's simply what that's about.
All right, Thomas will bring it up. Clock ticking to 3:40. Stevens down by 10. Bradley takes the shot, misses. Whalen with the rebound. McBride's up front. And McBride is fouled by Weber.
Giuliano was basically disappearing act on that last play. She wasn't even close to the boards.
I don't want to belabor the point, Jim. You got to believe that the ankle is playing a big part of it, but even offensively, not a whole lot. No aggressiveness or anything.
Well, she has 6 points, 4 foul shots, and a field goal. McBride has not scored yet.
And you take a good look at Nikki McBride, just a sophomore there, coming off that Perth Amboy game with 7 big rebounds. She's going to be a good one.
And
Whoops,
the ball
look what
goes
I
right
found.
into Courtney's hands to Whalen.
Oh, gosh.
Kristen now looks inside. Bloor has it. Back to Breen, to King. Bloor looks for King inside. Thomas with the steal.
Wasn't there.
Nice lead pass to Bradley.
She has 12 points to lead the way.
48-40.
You can expect these next 3 minutes to be very physical.
And a foul on Thomas. I like the way Siobhan Thomas is playing, though, Phil.
As I said, she's got a lot of ability. She's got a better control of the ball. And like I said, she gets open for the shots, just isn't able to put them down. Christine Breen came up big against Bishop Ard, came up with 5 big steals. And looking for her 11th point.
Breen on the second one, not this time either.
Well, there goes the average.
8-point lead for the Bears, 2:51 showing on the clock.
It's amazing now that with everything that's happened, the Hawks are only down by 8, John.
Something a three-pointer, which Stevens has no three-pointers tonight.
Not tonight. Thomas brings it up, gives it to Weber. Looks inside, back to Thomas. She drives, she's fouled.
What are they gonna got here?
Travel.
Big call.
I'll tell you. And a awfully quick move by Javon Thomas, and maybe that's why it was so quick.
Anyway, the Bears dodge that bullet. Hold on to their 8-point lead as they get it up court. Breen underneath is McBride. Big basket there. Back to 10, 50-40 now. Bears on top.
And the Hawks just not quite able to get a run going here.
Bradley has it blocked from behind by King. Giuliano. Thomas. Ball still going, and Whalen comes down with it, and she's mugged inside there by Bradley.
Who are they gonna get? Angela?
Yep. Foul on Bradley.
Okay.
So we have a timeout.
And we have a timeout. So with a 10-point lead and 2 minutes left, let's listen in to Reggie.
He's got a smile on his
Get
face.
some water. Your legs didn't look too tired on that foul shot. Now, remember, look, all right, deep breath, not a little one. Nobody, look, ready? When that ball goes to the wing, whoa, when that ball goes to the wing, you are in super shell drill packing that paint. Right now it's box out, get the 1-and-1, get the ball. If you get in trouble and you're down there trapped, call time out. Everybody come to the ball. Now, before you put the ball on the floor, like we practiced yesterday, face our basket, fake it up, they jump up in the air, go around them. We get in any trouble, just go from there. Nikki, good job, everybody. Come on now, win, 1, 2, 3, win. Hold on, hold on.
He's just got like Reggie Carney's style. He knows a little levity at the proper time to sort of ease the pressure off. Little stroking at the proper time as well. He can be tough, but he also knows when to give him a pat.
Well, his record certainly speaks for that. Well, we'll see what Stevens can do with 2 minutes remaining, down by 10 points. Whalen goes to the line. Hits the first. It's a bonus situation every time East Brunswick is fouled. And Katie makes it 52-40. Weber quickly brings it up and throws it away. Oh, they're saying it's off King.
And nearly another steal by King.
Get lower, get lower.
Thomas, who's been very quiet this second half.
Quick move by Colleen King.
Cross is the other Thomas to Giuliano, stolen by Whalen. Whalen driving and is fouled by Bradley.
Is she okay?
She appears to be okay. I said this game would get a little more physical here.
Bradley picks up her fourth, I believe. They have, yeah, it is 4. Okay.
She'll shoot 2.
Katie Whalen, almost the reluctant basketball player. In grade school, didn't want to play basketball. Her friend Colleen King talked her into coming out to play with St. Bart's, and the rest is history.
And both young ladies will be going to school on basketball scholarships.
And that's 19 points for Katie Whalen.
Weber tied up. And that's McBride.
Here, Reggie Carney still coaching.
King will bring it up.
They will have to foul. Stevens will.
134 showing. Bears by 14 now, 54-40.
Well, East Brunswick has to be content here.
Good. Open it up, Carl.
They'll move it around, spread it open. You can see it on your screen.
Good. Open it up.
Concession, guys.
King takes it to the hoop, dishes off to McBride, who misses. And it's knocked away by Bloor.
And Reggie Carney is having a ball on the bench. He's laughing and telling Nikki McBride, don't worry about the no iron shot.
Well, Jim, we got about a minute left. Where's East Brunswick go from here?
Talk, talk, talk.
Well, they pretty much accomplished things as far as the GMC Red Division. I think we mentioned that, but today is February 1st, and teams required a 500 record, which I should mention is unfortunate in this case of the boys because their record is 5-7 tonight going into a game against JP Stevens. So even a win tonight does not give them the necessary win. So that's unfortunate for the guys. But the gals are in a similar position to what they were last year at this time, with just one loss. My understanding is the game against Meggiolaro will probably not be made up. Some scheduling conflicts there. That's a big unfortunate because they are the best team in Somerset County. And East Brunswick at this point, I think we all agree, needs to go against quality competition to maintain an edge. But Phil and I saw this team against Bishop Bar, and we both agreed that Bishop Bar, along with this team here probably, and Piscataway, are going to be the guns that are going to be going after East Brunswick when it comes to the GMC conference.
No doubt about it. Bishop Bar is just an excellent team. To give you some idea of perspective, Bishop Bar a couple days later went on and played an undefeated South River team. John beat them by 39 points.
Yeah.
So you want to talk about white division, gold division, red division, nothing else need to be said.
Right.
Colleen King was fouled, and she will go to the line. Bears on top 54-40, 18 seconds showing. Jimmy, the GMC tournament starts...
GMC starts, first round will be the 17th, and as we...
Of February.
And very interesting in the sense that this year, for the first time, every team's invited to play.
Okay.
So you could have a potential of 30 teams in the tournament in the first round. Of course, they'll have that after the first round, but essentially what it means is that we see Christian Giuliano leaving the game.
And it is the ankle, no doubt about it. She's gingerly walking to the bench.
The point I wanted to make about this was that East Brunswick will they will have a first round home game. The higher seeded teams will get a home berth, and that usually doesn't happen in the GMC tournament. Usually all games are played on neutral sites.
So some substitutions for Stevens. In fact, a whole new team out there. With 5 seconds, Colleen will just let it run out, and that'll be it. And our final is East Brunswick 55, JP Stevens 40. And you got to be impressed, Phil. They did what they had to do.
They did what they have to do. Rather workmanlike, John. They just come out. You know, I had talked to Reggie before the game, and he was like, I said, "Are you concerned?" He says, "I'm concerned about every game," but clearly sort of at ease here. He knows what he has. They work hard. They have a good work ethic, and they just took it to Stevens tonight.
Well, I was pleased by the effort as well. Stevens, I don't think they played their best, and that was important in the mix. But a couple of regular season games left. You know, you got Edison on the 3rd, Saraville on the 5th. You got Amboy, North Brunswick, Ewing, and Middletown South. And that's going to get them in shape for the GMCs.
John, before we close, I'd like to get in one thought. On February 6th, Doug Ty will be having a retirement dinner at the Chateau, and I know you know Doug very well, and just a gentleman. When you think of Doug Ty, you think of a gentleman, and as many people that can come out, it should be a glorious night. I hope they do.
All right, our final here from East Brunswick High School. The Lady Bears 55, the Lady Hawks 40. East Brunswick improves to 13-1. Stevens falls to 5-4. So for Phil Hill and Jim Allinder, I'm John Meggiolaro saying thanks for being with us.